Does Ontario set the tone for the rest of the country? We touched on it at the beginning where you said you expect other provinces, and naturally they all have their own regime. So there's. But once you get Ontario, do the other provinces tend to say, okay, if Ontario has passed it, we're relying, kind of like driver's licenses, marriages. If I have a driver's license in Ontario, I pretty much automatically get one in Edmonton because we have that understanding that if you're good in one province. Is that the same way for Redesca and getting listed on, or do you still have to go through hoops for each one of those above and beyond paperwork?
Well, if we put out a press release to answer your question a couple of weeks ago, which said that we signed a letter of intent with something known as the Pan-Canadian Pharmaceutical Alliance. And what this is an association. It's all the provinces and some of the, like the military and the territories that have gone together, and they say, we as a group will negotiate with Valeo and to determine pricing and other features of this drug. Once they decide once you sign that letter of intent, the provinces all follow suit. So when I say other provinces will follow Ontario, they won't follow Ontario from the point of view of Ontario setting the lead. It's just that Ontario operated in a quicker fashion than the other provinces. But because we've got this letter of intent with the Pan-Canadian Pharmaceutical Alliance, that's the real trigger. That was the press release that I think a lot of people probably didn't fully comprehend. Is that's what sets the tone for all the provinces. So in other words, we have to negotiate with each one of them, but the negotiations do not have to do with price. They don't have to do with should they or shouldn't they reimburse this. They might have to do with terms, length of the agreement, things of that nature. So we expect all of the other jurisdictions to follow suit. The Pan-Canadian Pharmaceutical Alliance were great to work with. Clearly, we bring a benefit. They saw a strong benefit in this drug. Clearly, the pricing benefit was one of the features. So it's just, Ontario was quick. Quebec might be a couple of months. You might have some other provinces will be 4 or 5 months. But everyone wants, when there's savings to be had, no one's dragging their feet. They want to get these savings in place, and with all
every day it's costing them money not to have Redesca.
Exactly. So I think that we're pleasantly surprised with the discussions we're having.